Okay, this is me versus Jaime Munguia. Munguia the Mongol. Always have a rough time with him. He can knock you out at any time. But I appreciate y'all fans. Switched up the style a little bit because everybody said I was running. And I've been whooping tail. Number 7 now. Anyway, this is Game of Rules TV. We're also doing the Resident Evil walkthrough. So this Big Eastwood 187. I love y'all. God bless y'all's family. PS5, baby. Salute to all the fans. Like, share, subscribe. Quit calling me a spammer, because I'm going to show you I'm not.
The head with a forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
He scores with the counter. Step back for just a moment. Punch, counter punch. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. Just got rocked.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Got everything in the okay, I'm happy. I like that round. And there's the bell to start round 2. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, pull the pressure on.
You want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think they're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That left hook misses. Two fighters are made for one another. It all comes down to what you can do on the inside.
Very smart, very sharp. This is the fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long loop. Not many fights can do that.
And that hook misses. Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Call out Jaime Munguia in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a get it started in round 3. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
shot. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? That jab just missed with the left hand. There's a counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Well done with that counter shot. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
You'd like to see more jabs. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Jaime Munguia in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Back at it in round 4. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Catch and shoot. Missing with the hook. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they help them to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in the fight. They've got to relax.
That punch lands. Perfect counter shot. Insane action. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
I know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Munguia in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. On to the 5th we go. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's being hurt. He's going to come up, put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Counter punching. Oh, Sebastian Fedora is hurt. And down goes the towering Inferno. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
That's lights out, right? 1, 2, 3.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Oh, he's up. be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
Is that ever hope? Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He should be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of heart we need to see.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. What a huge momentum swing that's going to... There's the bell for round 6. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3 full-shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Time they throw a shot, they get countered. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Not sure if I'd be taunting right now. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Jaime Munguia in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Needs a knockout.
Here comes round 7. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Can't score with that jab. Nice exchange here from both men. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Both men step back for just a moment. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Munguia in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second, every...
There's the bell to start round 8. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nothing like a little taunting to get your opponent riled up. You'd like to see more jabs. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Beautiful counter punch. Beautiful counter shot. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Andorra just got rocked. It's go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.